Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Life Journey Magic. Today we are going to talk about top 5 US cities worth migrating to based on my experience. Number 1, New York City. Possibly the hardest and most sought after city in the world to move to. If you have the drive for it, you should move here. The biggest challenge of moving into New York City is the high cost of living, starting with rent. If you are good looking and charming, it'll be easy for you to find a roommate and pay somewhere between $800 to $1,200 per month. If you're unable to find a roommate, you may have to share the place with family. Not your family, but someone who is willing to rent out a small room. If you already have a job and have the fund for it, feel free to get your own place. It is definitely the way to go if you want to maximize your experience in the city. Once you are settled, New York City is probably the easiest place to make friends, given you are not annoyed by crowds and loud, friendly people. If you are annoyed by those things, however, don't move to New York City. Move to Toronto instead. Seriously, I'm not even joking. Finding a job can be extremely easy or the other way around, depending on what you're looking for. I'll probably make a separate video about it in the future. Lastly, I do not have to even make any recommendations as far as activities that you can do in New York City, especially if you have moved into Manhattan. It is a crazy roller coaster ride. Just enjoy it. Number 2, Boston. Not a popular choice, but if you know about this little hidden gem, I probably do not even have to try to convince you why Boston is the place to be to complete your college degree. There is an age restriction, however. In this city, you want to move to when you are 20 and leave by 26. Before 20 because you have to be old and smart enough to defend yourself from the harsh communities in case you cannot afford downtown living. You want to live by 26 because you do not want to feel like a grandpa in a city ruled by college students. Learn to enjoy using the subway because you will be moving between Cambridge and downtown all the time to make the best of your journey. The number of times I have run into my friends or ex-girlfriends in the subway is almost dumbfounding. When you are living in this city, make sure to enjoy the feeling of being intelligent. If you live in Boston for a while, you will know what it feels like being intelligent because you will always be surrounded by people who are also intelligent. Yes, I said also because just living there makes you so. Just don't fall in love with an author who is also a part-time baker at a local bakery. Third on the list is San Diego. So you want to live in a paradise and you want to move to Los Angeles. Don't do that. Move to San Diego instead. It is quite simply the definition of Paradise City, carrying the slogan of the finest city quite strong and ruthlessly. Clean beaches, tolerable traffic, mild sun all year round. Beautiful people, beautiful ocean. What else do you need? You will find it all in San Diego. I lived there over a year, and I remember my skin turning radiant and my hair turning plush and silky. The only reason I left is because I was worried I would grow too soft and be unable to move to any other cities after that. The biggest challenge about moving to San Diego is knowing that it is a great place to live. Thanks to me, you already have a head start there. The next challenge is finding a job since the city is focused around hospitality at some extent and the high-paying jobs are ruled by big law firms and healthcare industries. IT is starting to grow thanks to 2 medium-sized companies, Qualcomm and Illumina. Trust me, you will need a family income of $500,000 a year to live there comfortably, which is a lot of money. I honestly think there is no better city to live in California than San Diego, no matter what people say about Los Angeles and San Francisco. Start hiking to enjoy your time and meet people in San Diego. The city also has a very healthy nightlife around Gaslamp District if you're interested. Number 4 in the list is gonna come as a big surprise. It's Minneapolis. You don't like New York City? San Diego weather is getting too boring? You are too old to move back to Boston? No problemo. Minneapolis has you covered. Known as the healthiest city in the US and in the middle of nowhere during winter, it is probably the most livable city I have ever lived in. Rent is cheap, traffic is very forgiving, and St. Paul is just a few minutes away where you might find your life partner. Don't worry about the cold, or worry a lot if the heater in your car is not that good. As long as you do not decide to go car-free, winter will not be a problem. Boston winter is actually worse because you have to walk around the city all the time. It's preferred that way at least. Minneapolis is my favorite city to live in the US because it is not too intense and not too laid back. It has everything just right, the so-called Goldilocks zone. People are super nice, like the Canadians next door. Number 5 on the list is Dallas. Never lived here, but I passed by and spoke to some really nice people in the area. Everyone was just super nice to me. Also, you may run into a really nice girl who will make you really happy with her feminine energy and strength. Just find her before she moves to Boston and becomes a cake decorator. Jokes aside, Texas is just a really good place to settle down. If you don't mind Republicans, I'd recommend moving to Dallas or Houston. Otherwise, just settle down in Austin. Very safe choice in the US all around. If you are from Dallas, let me know in the comment how you like your great city. Just want to mention the name of one city you do not want to move to. It's Philadelphia. Don't do it for the love of your life. You will be miserable and frozen in the winter. New York City and Baltimore are just too close to this old capital of the US. All the youthful and fun people have already left this cold place, and you do not want to be the last burning light trying to warm up its old streets before you go dim and your flames go out. Great place to hike during the summer though. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you like my content, please like and subscribe to support my channel. Looking forward to seeing everyone at my next video. Wishing everyone a brilliant week.